All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying Kohalo Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all of Akim. Continue to preach his truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, real quick, I just want to get into the topic of what's going on, in lieu of all this coronavirus stuff happening, COVID-19, what you ever want to call it. Now, this is, basically what's going on is people are at wit's end right now because a lot of people are out of work. A lot of people are like, you know what I'm saying, like, in unemployment, or people are like, having to stay at home. People are not able to have the luxuries of doing the things they used to be able to do, like going out to eat, going out to the club, basically a bunch of folly. And so basically the Lord is basically getting this place prepared for the coming perils of his judgment. All right. Because a lot of people are going to perish in the Lord's judgment. All right. Not everybody's going to be saved. The majority is not going to make it. All right. And I'm going to bring out something in the apocrypha, something that they deliberately took out because it had a lot of information and a lot of things concerning prophecy on the judgment that the Lord is going to bring to the earth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just go right into it, and Lord willing, to be edifying, because, at the end of the day, this is, this the Lord is about to revisit the earth again, you know what I'm saying? Like he did in the time of Noah, he did in the time of Moses, he did in the time of, a lot of times, man. All right. So a lot of people are going to always die when the Lord's judgment comes. More people die than are saved, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord says it's going to be a remnant, but I'm going to go to the scriptures. Now this whole chapter, I'm going to read a few verses out of the second Ezra chapter 9, and I'm going to start at the top. And it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Now, with this whole quarantine stuff, what is it doing? It put a halt on things, all right? Because, I was listening to actually a podcast, the Joe Budden podcast, and basically they was on a horn with one of our artists, and she's saying like it kind of like messed up the flow of things because with this music stuff, you have to go out and interact with people, so nobody's interacting right now. So everybody's basically on the level playing field of just being a regular person. You know what I'm saying? So like your money doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Your success doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not essential, you more likely in the crib and not at work. You know what I'm saying? So like this is what's going on throughout the whole country. You know what I'm saying? So like businesses are being affected, restaurants is being affected, nightclubs is being affected. The whole thing of America, the consumption, the folly part of the consumption of America is being affected because why? No one's going out. You know what I'm saying? The only place people are going is the grocery store, the liquor store, and a few other central places, like Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. It said, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Now, we coming to that, man. Because it's not on a high levels yet, but it's already been uproars in other countries, man. All right, and there's been uproars in America. You know what I'm saying? There hasn't been any in a while because everybody's inside. But once people start to feel the recklessness, unbearableness of staying inside, people are going to start being combative, and that's what's going to happen. They're going to bring in their martial law. They're going to bring in their new world order. And it said, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So this is already predestined, all right? This is already set to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just physically manifesting on the earth once more. And it says, for like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Now, what's the end? What are we in the end of now? We're in the end of Esau's rule. All right. We're at the end of Israel's captivity because Israel was in captivity for a nice amount of time, but we're in our last bit of captivity and it's at the end. But the kingdom to come, our kingdom, which is called the everlasting kingdom of the kingdom of Yasharali, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is never going to have no end. And it says, where was that? And it says, even so, verse 6, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Now, we've seen all these signs right now, all these signs and effects, man, because what's the effect of this quarantine? The America's basically shut down. The economy is shut down. So if the economy shut down, how much longer can it go like this before it's like basically out here? So that's what they're going to bring this dollar down, and they're going to implement the RFID chip, and that's going to be their new way of economy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what this is about. All right, because we're in the last days. These are the last days prophecies. So this is how the Lord is playing it out with this quarantine. Verse 7, it says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith wherein ye have believed. So what? The people that believed, the people that had the faith, those are going to be the ones that are going to be saved out of these things to come, man, because it's going to get bad out here, man. It's going to get worse than it is right now, because right now it's still kind of normal. You know what I'm saying? It's not really nobody wild and nothing like that, but it's going to get there, man. All right, the Lord is going to start having these devils show their true horns, man. Revelation 12:12, that cruel wrath, man, because he know if you have but a short time. Wherein ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. What's the Lord's borders? The whole earth, man. All right, because the Lord is going to save Israel, the elect of Israel, out of the four corners of the earth where they are scattered. You know what I'm saying? The seed of Jacob, seed of Israel. It says, then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways and have cast them away despitefully, shall dwell in torments, man. And that's what's going to be happening right now, man. Jacob's going to get tormented. It's going to be Jacob's trouble, man. The ones that despise his ways, they abuse his ways, all right? All right, and it says they have cast them away despitefully, because what? Our people have cast away the law despitefully, man. All right, they've taken on the customs of these heathens, man. They'd rather go in the way of the heathen, man, which the Lord said not to do. They want to follow these other gods, man. They want to follow Esau. It says, verse 10, it says, for such as in their life have received benefits have not known me. Because why? Our people have received benefits. These heathens receive benefits, man. And the earth, man, the only people that's really feeling some type of way is the Israelites, man, and mainly the elect of Israel, man, because we're the ones that know what's going on and know there's something better for us, right? The rest of our people, they know it's fucked up, but they want to somehow maintain here, man. All right, they want to maintain in this society, in this kingdom, man. We want this kingdom to be destroyed, man. So this quarantine is good, man. We love seeing no sports, man. We love seeing nobody be able to go out, man, because why? It's all folly anyway, man. Nothing but a waste of our money. And it says, verse 11, it says, and they that have loathed my law, while they have yet had liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. And why? Where's that time of repentance, man? When the Lord had his men out there, because you know the prophets been out on the streets less and less, man. Because with this quarantine, they don't want people in large gatherings, man. And people don't be going outside because nobody's walking past. So no, the Lord is bringing in that famine of the word, man. Because now the doors of repentance are about to close. And I'll read that again. It says, 2nd Esdras chapter 9, verse 11, it says, and they that have loathed my law, which is 2/3, while they have yet had liberty, because why? They still had liberty, but why? They still was not going to get right. All right. And it says, when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. Because why? They despise the Lord's word, man. They despise the Lord's law. All right. That's why they don't follow him. All right. But they don't understand that there's going to be consequences for that, man. And that's the times we live in. Those coming perils coming to the people that love the Lord's law is coming. And it says the same must know it after death by pain. Because what? A lot of people are going to die, man. All right, that's what the Lord judges. That's what they're not going to tell you in the churches, man. They're going to tell you, oh, yeah, it's all good. But it's really not. All right. You see what's happening, man. And it's going to get worse. And it says, therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created, man. Who's the righteous, man? The Israelites, man. And starting with the elect of the Israelites, they're going to be the righteous seed. They're going to be the remnant that's going to be saved from the coming perils, man. What? The race wars, the famines, the sword, all those things that the Lord said he's going to come and visit the earth with, man. His great indignation, man. The Lord is going to spare the elect. All right. And then answer I and said, I have said before and now do speak. And will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. And what? And that's the day. That's the true day of the Lord, man. All right. So you go to the church and they talk about when so-called Jesus comes back, everybody gonna be good, man. When the Lord said what? I have said before and now do speak and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. So it's going to be more people that died and it's going to be saved, man. So when people get all talking about, everybody's going to be saved or a majority of earth is going to be saved, man. No, it says the majority of people are going to perish. And a little bit of less people are going to be saved than that perish, man. So the people get all, and that's why these devils took the Apocrypha out, man, because the Apocrypha was down straight to the skinny, man. All right, straight to the point, man. It says more going to perish is going to be saved, man. You can't misword that. You can't juggle those words around. You can't put a little spin on it, man. That's what it is, man. All right, and that's the time we coming in. So with that, hopefully this is edifying. All praises to all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity, right? Shalom. Stay strong. We're gonna take each day at a time as we can. The Lord is getting busy, man. The prophecies is coming to pass. We almost out of here. So shalom.